Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be answering a real estate photography question. So let's get into it. All right, so today's question comes from Ben TV. Thanks, Ben, for your question. Thanks a lot for your video. I have learned a lot. I have a question. I hope you can help me. Can I shoot an entire real estate video with just one prime lens? The lens is a Sony 14mm f1.8 G Master. I have that same lens, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it too wide or is it inconvenient because of the fixed focus? I guess you would say fixed focal length. Thanks in advance for your answer. Yes. Is it too wide? No. It's pretty wide. Having the flexibility of a zoom lens is nice even with video, but if you shoot at a high enough resolution, say you're shooting 4K and you're delivering a 1080p project, you can shoot the entire property with a 14mm, and then you could scale in your footage depending on what look you're going for. And you actually might have some additional flexibility during the editing process if you're using keyframes, right? You can move around and kind of pan and do different things with your footage shooting that wide. I'm not a huge fan of always shooting at the exact same focal length. I think varying not only your shots but your focal length and what you're shooting in different things is important for real estate videos. Otherwise the viewer is gonna get bored and disengaged. Have you ever watched a drone video? Some people feel like a 3-minute video of just drone footage flying around a property is gonna engage a potential buyer. I for one don't think so. Typically properties aren't that interesting, so you got to vary it up to make your videos more interesting and entertaining for potential buyers to watch. Obviously the goal is to not only help the agent market themselves by doing different things like real estate video, but to help a potential buyer get a feel and get interest in a property. And anyways, those are my thoughts on that. Let me make sure I answered yes. So it is a great lens, honestly, and having the 1.8 G Master, like you can have some incredible low light footage. And I think I tested that lens not too long ago at a property when it was late at night. Man, great! It is a great lens. So you could get plenty of shots with that. But honestly, one thing I forgot to mention is that you basically can have two focal lengths depending on the body that you're using. If you're using the A7S III, you can't use that APS-C crop factor on it because it's only a 12 megapixel camera. But if you're using like a A7 III, you can use that zoom effect and even shoot that at 4K. Yeah, I totally forgot about that, or I forgot to mention that. So yeah, you basically can have a 14mm lens and somewhere around a 20mm lens while you're shooting. So a single focal length can turn into two. And honestly, you probably could get away with making a solid video with that, or shooting it wide, scaling it in. It's going to be a little more tedious on the editing side of things. I'm a big fan of just trying to shoot it and just taking those clips and putting them on a timeline and organizing them and not have to do too much fine-tuning adjustments. So anyways, something else to think about when you're shooting. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you got value out of it, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel as we consistently put out real estate photography content just like this. And as always, thanks for watching. We will see you guys on the next one.